We living life in a fast lane, baby. Give it to me, girl, man, you're driving me crazy, crazy. Man, I whip so crazy. S3s, Coopers, GTIs, baby.
What is good, everyone? Dsgpantha here. Today I'm actually going to be showing you guys how you can map your own car with integrated engineering. Without further ado, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to set the GoPro up over there and I'm going to screen record my phone so you guys can see how I actually map my car myself with a stage 2 map from Integrated Engineering. So essentially you get given one of these integrated engineering power links, and this essentially will link to your car, and you just put it in your OBD port down here. Some cars it might be over that side, depending on what side your car is. But yeah, so this basically plugs in and you want to click the little button on the right, and that will then connect to your phone. Now you need the app, which is the PowerLink app, which again I will show you in a minute, but this will just plug into the OBD port, read your car for scans, etc. And you can also use it as a diagnostics tool and also do data logs as well, which again I will show you. But yeah, so this is very helpful, very cool, but this is what you'll need first, and then obviously you need to buy the credits on their website to go and activate your maps. But yes, make sure you use my code, link in the description, my code Dsgpantha, I think it's 1010 or something, and you guys will get 15% off anything on the website, maps, credits, anything. You'll get 50% off, so go and use that. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit ill, but yeah, right now I'm going to set the GoPro up, screen record it, and I'll show you guys me flashing a map onto the car. I have already done it because I wanted to know how to do it and explain it to you guys when I do it. But yeah, I'm going to do that now, and then we're going to go for a little test drive, make sure everything's all good, and I'll end it there. And then the next video we need to get the intercooler on and then get the boy dynoed and see what she's making. Right, yes people, as you can see, we are now on the app and it says connecting. You want to have your ignition on, you don't have the engine on. I've got the engine on just because I've already mapped the car, but I just want you guys to understand and see how you're meant to do it. So you want ignition on, and if you're in the start stop Mark 7 GTI, Mark 7.5, then you just want to tap the button but without your foot on the brake, because obviously you'll start it otherwise. And then you'll load into the app, and as you can see on the screen recording, we've got testing parameters. It's just basically going to load up your car, make sure everything's all right, check over anything that's, you know, can be possibly wrong. I normally have this on my mount, so I normally put it onto here, and then you can see all your gauges all the time. You don't have to do that. I just like to be safe and know my temps. So you can actually go into here and change all of the temps on the gauges. So I've got intake air temp, my torque, my throttle, my wastegate, and also my ignition advance. This is all set for you. I mean, you can go through, this isn't on there the first screen, but yeah, you can go through all this. I mean, you've got engine speed, exhaust cam position sensor. Honestly, there's so much to read on here. You could basically test all your parameters and just have a look and see what's wrong with the car, and then going back to the tools, you can actually have a look through. I mean, look, I can scan read engine codes, not found, transmission codes, none found. Now you can do that. You can also do monitors, you can check misfires, you can clear the data, you can do data log, you can do clutch adaptation. There's so much that you can do in here, it's unreal. Parking brake applied, still like wastegate adaptation, please select turbo, so you can, you know, there's so much you can do. Honestly, drain fuel, so if you're doing a track day, or you know, you're taking it seriously and you're doing E85, you can do runs with that and you can empty the fuel. Honestly, there's so much to do in this app. Even if you wasn't tuning it, there's so much to do in this app. So that is the rough look at everything you can do apart from the tuning. So now at the bottom left you can see it says tuning. Now in here it will say phone battery at least 20%. Obviously please go through and read all of these and make sure that your car, you know, is doing everything. It says 10 amps or higher is recommended. Also, if you do map your car and you are watching this video to map your car, if you're in the UK, America, Australia, wherever you're from, please make sure you put a battery holder or a battery charger on your car when the ignition is on. You do not want your battery dying when you're mapping a car, and I will tell you that because it's happened before at some people that I know. The ECUs get bricked and then you have to have a whole new ECU, and it's just a whole long drama. So please make sure you read all of this. It needs to happen. Obviously my voltage is 14. I am running, as you can see, the latest engine tune. I'm on the stage 2 93 octane high torque with crackles. So you want to go to continue, and then it will come into here. It will take, I don't know, probably a minute or so, and it will load all of the tunes that you can load onto your car. Now I'm going to go through it step by step. So we have stock, pretty obvious what that was. You can take your car back to stock, which is very handy because it's quite hard to find a stock person that can stock map your car locally to me. And I don't know if that helps a lot of you guys, but there's always someone that can take a decal off and put your stock cat on. But to find a stock file, it's quite hard to do, or they charge you like £100. This, as you can see, is 0 credit. So this is totally free to take your car back to stock, which I really like. I really like that Integrated Engineering have put that into the map. It's free. So then we've got stage 1. Now this looks confusing. It's really not. So you got 95 RON low torque or 98 RON low torque, which low torque will probably be 300 to 350, maybe low, I don't know, probably high 300s on a stage 1. I would say around 400 Newton meters torque mark. Obviously 95 RON is just your normal 95 from the petrol station. Same with 98, and obviously you got high torque in that, which would probably be around 440. I would imagine on a stage 1. Then you got stage 1 with high pressure fuel pump. I've never really heard of that, but that is interesting. So if you've got the high pressure fuel pump in the intake, you can actually run a map on it. Again, it says there E30 high torque. I'm not quite sure how that runs, but that would be interesting to do. And then we've got what I have. So in here you've got stage 2 octane blah blah blah. You've got stage 2 low torque 93, so 91 octane is going to be 95 RON over here in the UK, and then obviously 93 octane is going to be 99/98 RON over here in the UK. So that's your V power essentially, or your Tesco momentum. That's what you're going to want to run it on, because that's what I run mine on. And yeah, it's very, very, very helpful. So yeah, we've got all of that. And then stage 2, again, this is just stage 2 bolt on, so intercooler, intake, and then you've got here with the high pressure fuel pump, which is interesting, which I might do. And then with that you've got obviously the same rule applies, high torque, low torque, and also with the 93 or 95 octane. And then in here you've got IS38. So if you have gone to an IS38, you can map your car, which is very cool. So if you whacked an IS38 on, again, you've got 91 octane and 93 octane with crackles. Not sure on the power width from there. That's the only thing I wish that they put on the app, is obviously saying what power these cars will roughly be. Obviously every car is going to be different. These are flash maps, but they are heavily tested on every Golf, so they're going to be good for your car. And you've got IS38 with high pressure fuel pump. So that is your ECU maps. And then at the top you can switch over to the ECU transmission maps. In here again we've got stock, and then we've got 6,800 RPM shifts, so it will rev up all the way to 6,800 RPM when you're in manual mode. Please remember, it will bounce off the limiter and it won't change for you. I figured it out the other night and it was not a very nice noise. So please just bear that in mind. And then again you've got your launch control. You can set it at where you want it to go man at. So yes, it's very helpful, do you know, very cool. And then again, if you want to load any of these maps in, you just go into it and read the instructions. It will do a read of the car, and then it will do the actual map. Again, please make sure your phone doesn't die. Please make sure it's fully charged before you map your car. I know it says 20%, please just make sure it's on 100%. I would not want someone's car to die while they're doing it, or their phone to die. It is not ideal. So yeah, that is it. That is essentially how you map your car with the IE Integrated Engineering app. So we'll go for a little drive now, as I'm going to get my car cleaned anyway, and then yeah, I'll show you guys what it's like. Again, we have already done a POV drive with this map, but I just thought it'd be cool to show you guys how to map the car, and how easy it really is that you can just map your car from home. So people, I was going to do a little GoPro video, little drive at the end, but the file corrupted, so thank you GoPro. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video. It was just a little one to show you guys, you know, how to actually install the car and install the mods on the car, install the map, stage 2. Obviously, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. Again, massive shout out to Integrated Engineering, and also check out what YouTube sent me. I thought this was quite cool, but yeah, they sent me that out. So yeah, and again, look at how many subs we are at. Let's keep subscribing. Let's try and yeah, 20k, that's the next mark. Let's try and get to 20k, and make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're liked, make sure you comment, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be a bit of a tasty video. I'm not gonna talk on it, but yeah, should be a good little video. So yeah, see you guys in the next YouTube video. Peace.
in a fast lane, baby. Give it to me, girl, man, you're driving me crazy, crazy. Man, I whip so, so crazy. S3s, Coopers, GTIs, baby.